डियर स्टूडेंट, आज हम लोग पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। जैसा कि हम लोग जानते हैं, ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन दो तरह के होते हैं, एक ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन और पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन। ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन और पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन को हम डिफाइन करने से पहले डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन को डिफाइन करेंगे। An equation involving independent variables, dependent variables, and the partial derivative of dependent variable with respect to independent variable is known as differential equations. There are two types of differential equation, namely ordinary differential equation and partial differential equation. In ordinary differential equation, the function is dependent on single independent variable, then we call it as an ordinary differential equation. If the function is depending on more than one independent variable, then the differential equation is known as partial differential equation. So let us define an equation containing one or more partial derivative of unknown function of two or more independent variable is known as partial differential equation. These are the examples of the partial differential equation. The partial differential equation formed by the partial derivatives, you know very well what are the partial derivative, how to find the partial derivative. Now we introduce a small partial derivative. A small example of a partial derivative means if del z by if z is a function of x and y, then the partial derivative of z is denoted by dy z by dy x, and the partial derivative of z with respect to y is denoted by dy z by dy y. It means if we differentiate the function z with respect to x partially, then we treat other variable, say here our z is a function of two variable x and y, so we take other variable means y to be constant, means the partial derivative of the y with respect to x is 0, or if y is a multiple of function of x, then we take y outside the differential sign and differentiate the function x. So these are the examples of the partial differential equation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we define the order of the differential equation. The order of the differential equation is defined as the highest order derivative occur in the partial differential equation, and the degree of the differential equation of the highest order derivative which occur in it after the equation has been rationalized, that is made free from radicals and fractions, so far as derivative occurred. Means the degree of the differential equation is if the differential equation radical or fraction, then we remove the radicals and fractions from the differential equation by squaring, cubing and so on. Then we find the degree of the differential equation by seeing the power of highest order derivative. Now we define partial differential equation when the partial differential equation is said to be linear if the dependent variable and the partial derivative occur only in first degree and not multiplied, means the product of partial derivatives and the dependent variables or the product of partial derivatives does not occur, and only partial derivatives occur in single degree 1, then the differential equation is said to be linear partial differential equation. If no such condition satisfied by the differential equation, then the differential equation is said to be non-linear partial differential equation. There are several types of partial differential equation. in which linear equation, first order equation, which can be written in f x y z p q is equal to 0, means this function f is a function of x, y, z and p and q, where p is the partial derivative of z with respect to x and q is the partial derivative of z with respect to y. This differential equation is known as linear if it is linear in p, q and z. That is, the given equation is of the form p, p, q, q, r, z plus sxy. Means here capital P, capital Q and capital R the functions of x and y, and s, capital S is also function of x, y, and small p and small q are the partial derivative of z with respect to x and y. Now this is the example: y x square p plus x y square q is equal to x y z plus x square y q. Here p and q are linear, z is also linear because the power of z is 1, power of p and q is 1, so p, q and z both are linear. Okay, their degree is 1, so this differential equation is known as linear equation. For example, p plus q is equal to z plus xy. This differential equation is also linear because p and q and z both have degree 1, so this differential equation is known as uh, linear equation, linear partial differential equation. Now we come on to the second type of linear equation known as semi-linear equation, and we define this a first order partial differential equation which can be written as a function of x, y, z, p and q is said to be semi-linear if it is linear in p and q and the coefficients of p and q are functions of x and y only. And that is the coefficients of p and q, not the function of z. Okay, means the the coefficients of p and q are only the functions of x and y. Means the coefficient of p is the function of xy and coefficient of q is also function of xy. Then such a differential equation is known as semi-linear differential equation. Pxy p plus qxy q is equal to rxy z. Means pp plus qq is equal to r. Here capital P and capital Q are the functions of x and y only, and capital R is a function of x, y and z. Now let us see this example: xy p plus x square y q is equal to x square y square z square. Here p and q are linear and the coefficients of p and q are only the function of x and y, but here the power of z is 2, z is not linear. Okay, so this is a non-linear partial semi-linear partial differential equation. Next example is yp plus xq is equal to x square z square upon y square. Here the coefficient of p and q both are the functions of x and y, and p and q occur in linear, and z is the power of z is 2 again, so this is again a semi-linear partial differential equation. Now come on to the quasi-linear partial differential equation. First order partial differential equation fxyz pq is equal to 0 is known as quasi-linear partial differential equation if it is linear in p and q, that is if the given equation is of the form p q q is equal to r, means the coefficient of p is the function of x y z, coefficient of q is the function of x y z, and r is also the function of x y z. For example, x square z p plus y square z p, sorry not p, it is q, is equal to xy. Okay, and the another example is x square minus yz p plus y square z minus zx q is equal to z square minus xy. These are the examples of first order quasi-linear partial differential equation. Now come on to the non-linear equation, non-linear partial differential equation. A first order partial differential equation fxyz pq is equal to 0 which does not come under the above three conditions. is known as a non-linear partial differential equation. Means we are saying that the P and Q occur in the product form. Second, the power of P and Q are greater than 1, means more than 1, strictly greater than 1 means 2, 3, 4 and so on, and the power of P and Q both are greater than 1 and the power of Z is also greater than 1, then the differential equation is said to be non-linear partial differential equation. Okay, now we are trying to find the partial differential equation to the corresponding to the given function. There are three situations. Situation number 1, when the number of arbitrary constant is less than the number of independent variables, then the elimination of arbitrary constant usually gives rise to more than one partial differential equation of order 1. Means if we have a function z which is depending on x and y, which contains single arbitrary constant, then and the number of independent variable is greater than the number of arbitrary constant, then in that case we differentiate the function z with respect to x and y partially, then we get two equation, del z by del x is equal to a and del z by del y is equal to 1, and substitute the value of a into equation number 1, we get z is equal to x del z by del x plus y. This is the partial differential equation corresponding to the equation number z is equal to ax plus y. Here you can see del z upon del y is equal to 1 is also a partial differential equation. So this partial differential equation denoted by equation number 4 need not be unique, because the partial differential equation del z by del y is equal to 1, which also does not contain any arbitrary constant. So the the partial differential equation corresponding to the equation 1 is not unique. Now come on to the situation number 2. The situation number 2 says that when the number of arbitrary constant is equal to the number of independent variables, then the eliminating of arbitrary constants shall give rise to a unique partial differential equation of order 1. Means if the function contains more than one independent variable and also contains more than one arbitrary constant, means not more than one, we simply say if the function contains same number of arbitrary constant and independent variable, means number of arbitrary constant is equal to the number of variables, then if we find the partial differential equation corresponding to these corresponding to the given function, then that will be unique partial differential equation. Now we are find this our example is eliminate a and b from az plus b is equal to a square x plus y. Okay, here there are two arbitrary constant a and b. Now first we differentiate the given function with respect to x partially. If we differentiate it az plus b is equal to a square x plus y, then a del z by del x and the derivative of b with respect to x, partial derivative of b with respect to x 0. And if we differentiate a square x with respect to x partially, then it become a square, and if we differentiate y with respect to x partially, then this will be the derivative of y with respect to x will be 0. So a del z by del x is equal to a square. So this is the our first condition, or we may write it as a del z by del x is equal to a. Okay, now we differentiate this differential equation az plus b is equal to a square x plus y with respect to y partially, then a del z by del y is equal to 1, because the partial derivative of a square x is 0 with respect to y, and the partial derivative of b also 0 with respect to y. So a del z by del y is equal to 1 by a. Now here we get a into del z by del y is equal to 1, and here we get del z by del x is equal to a. Now substitute the value of a from equation number 2 to this equation. This equation will be equation number 3. I have skipped this. So del z by del x into del z by del y is equal to 1. This is the solution of the this is the required partial differential equation corresponding to the given function. Now come on to the situation number 3. When the number of arbitrary constant is greater than the number of independent variables. Okay, means there, if the function is two variable function and the number of arbitrary constant is supposed to be 3, then in that case what happen, then the eliminating of arbitrary constant leads to a partial differential equation of order usually greater than 1. Means if we form the differential equation like a function which contains arbitrary constant greater than the number of independent variables, then the corresponding partial differential equation is the order of the partial differential equation is greater than 1. Now first we differentiate here, eliminate a, b and c from z is equal to ax plus by plus cxy. Here 3 arbitrary constant is present in this differential equation, a, b and c. Now we differentiate z with respect to x partially, y partially. Then what happen, if we differentiate z with respect to x partially, then del z by del x is equal to a plus cy. This is the equation number 2. And if we differentiate z with respect to y partially, then del z by del y is equal to b plus cx, because the partial derivative of ax with respect to y is 0. Okay, now we again differentiate equation number 2 and 3 with respect to x and y. We get del square z by del x square is equal to 0 and del square z by del y square is equal to 0. Why we get such type of equation? Because del z by del x is a function of a plus cy. So if we differentiate with respect to x, then the derivative of a plus cy with respect to x is 0, and we differentiate equation number 3 with respect to y, and then the partial derivative of b plus cx is 0, because this is an constant. We differentiate it partially with respect to y, so the derivative, second order derivative, will be 0. Now if we differentiate del z by del x with respect to y or del z by del y with respect to x, then we get del square z by del x del y, which is equal to c. If we differentiate equation number 2 with respect to y, then we get del square z by del x del y is equal to c. Now from 2 and 3 we substitute, we multiply in 2 with y, in equation 2 we multiply x, and in equation number 3 we multiply with y and add them. Then x del z by del x plus y del z by del y is equal to a plus ax plus cxy plus by plus cxy. So we write it as ax del z by del x plus y del z by del y is equal to ax plus by plus cxy plus cxy. In equation 1, our function, our given function is ax plus by plus cxy. So we write it as z, and in the place of c we substitute del square z by del x del y. From equation number 5 we get the required partial differential equation of order 2, x del z by del x plus y del z by del y is equal to z plus xy del square z by del x del y. Now these are the some problems you have to do. Okay, thank you.